Hey guys, Huma Corn here, and in today's video we're going to be doing the top 5 biggest mistakes people make with you. And this is for mostly beginners, but there are some sort of pro tips, but I think most people already know these tips if you are experienced at the game. If you like survival evolved content or gaming content in general, make sure to subscribe right down below. And we're almost at 2k, so you know, people, subscribe, let me get to it. And I thank you so much for almost 2,000. I'm going to be streaming a lot more. Obviously I did a stream yesterday, I think it was like Warzone. Yeah, I did Warzone yesterday. I'll probably do a bit more ARC streams as well, so check out for that. So the first tips is outlets. Now when you're a beginner, you just plop it down like this if you've got your generator inside, and you put the outlet on there which connects all your turrets up. Now most beginners think, you know, you can't get to the outlet or destroy it because there's turrets there defending it, when that's not true. All you have to do is legit get a flame arrow and pop it off like that if there is one on there. And it's really easy, like you can be really far away and you can still do it. You can still do it, it's very easy. So if you've got an outlet like this, keep it inside the base, keep it hidden and all that. Keep it protected, not outside, otherwise it won't work. And I think tech generators are like easier to go out, but still keep it protected, otherwise they might just cannon it or something like that. So yeah. The second tip is the actual placement of your base. Like if you just build it here and a 3x3, you're gonna get raided no matter how many turrets you have or bullets in them. You want them in a really hidden location at first, and once you've got all the stuff you need, then you can go in like a cave or something. And even if it's like this, I still wouldn't recommend it. The only time I'd say you could build in any place you want is if you've got a big tribe and you know the server's just wiped or a server's just started. The third biggest mistake people make is the turret settings. Now loads of people put it on only survivors and high, and obviously some people do like 1 or 2 on only creatures or only survivors and creatures, which is okay. Obviously you do it each side and that'll stop the Autoplora running, but the thing is it's really easy to soak those only creatures. All you have to do is just leave a trike or rock golem and it will soak the only creatures, and then once that's gone you can just tell an Autoplora to attack it, and then there you go, that's your whole base gone. So I'd recommend putting maybe hidden turrets somewhere like on only creatures or something like that, and you know, switch it up as well. Maybe put some pea shooters down on only creatures, not just heavy turrets, otherwise, you know, that's what I normally do, just put some pea shooters down and then the heavy turrets on survivors, and then it's a lot easier to, you know, defend. And you can also raid like that, like I said, leave a trike or something, soak the only creatures, and then once that's gone there's nothing defending against an Autoplora, so you can just tell it to attack, and then there you go, you're wiped. The fourth biggest mistake is taming creatures you don't need before the ones you actually do need. And what I mean by that, you just go around taming probably like a Gallimimus or something like that, or you know, a Terrorbird, instead of the ones like you actually need like an RG or Anki. And obviously if you're already got those things and you're building up, you know, it's the game, you can do what you want, tame what you want. But at first, you don't want to just choose Terrorbirds over the things you actually do need. And that's a lot more for beginners. I think no pros really do that. But still, I like to go out and tame like Thylers sometimes. Well, Thylers not really a waste. Thylers are sick. The fifth biggest mistake is not checking for blind spots after you've already done so. Obviously, you're always placing new stuff, new turret towers, and it's really important you check for blind spots. So don't even bullshit me. I know you guys don't do that. You do it like once, and you're like, alright, yeah, it's good. You move away, and then you get raided the next day. Okay, you gotta think about these things. You gotta look at the base. How would you raid it? If it's really easy, then it's probably a really easy base to raid. So definitely keep checking for blind spots now and then again. Always do it every day, you know, after you place new stuff as well. Even if you've done it once, do it again. You know, think of another way that you could raid this base. How could you make it harder? So that's it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy, like, share, subscribe. I know these were more beginner tips. It's really hard to think of some pro tips, because when I do, you all say it's beginner tips, and I'm like, mate, just shush. So yeah, if you have any tips or what you think of these tips, comment down below. And also, once again, thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers, or almost 2k. But yeah, so once again, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one, and peace. I kill him, I'm a vampire. I kill him, 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 I kill him.
kill 'em all. I'm a vampire.